All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You're listening to Just Okay Gamers, where this week, Milpool's not here, guys.
Oh, shit.
I'm
What
very,
happened?
very concerned and worried.
Where was he last? Where was he last seen?
Well,
Has anybody
if
talked
you-
to him since last week?
If you remember last week on the podcast where he extensively told us about this giant thing that's happening in his life, he's going on a cruise. Remember when he talked about that for hours and hours?
He was
I
kidnapped
forgot.
but on the cruise?
That's weird that you would jump to
Wow,
that
way to
conclusion.
jump to
I'm
conclusions.
just assuming he's not here.
There's a
so-
lot of things that could happen of what would delay his presence on the podcast, and you immediately go to the correct scenario, which is him
I'm
getting
psychic.
kidnapped. Psychic? This is a new turn too. You're actually psychic?
Oh, yeah, I can predict the future. You didn't know that?
I don't know. What is that law? What is that?
Murphy's?
No,
No,
isn't
Murphy's
that-
Law is the one that goes
Murphy's-
wrong.
Yeah,
Murphy's
what's
wrong
the
if
one
you can't
where
go-
the easiest explanation is generally the right one?
Often the simplest, yeah. I forget what it's called.
Shit. I think it's something about
Occam's
the
razor?
Richard.
Occam's
the Richard,
razor. Is it Occam's razor? I
Is
think it
I
is.
don't know, I hope-
Well, anyway,
See, I'm psychic.
the simplest explanation is probably the right one, and that is Wally was somehow involved in the kidnapping of Milpool by pirates on this cruise ship.
Wally, did you give up Milpool for ransom money?
No. I
Mm.
may have had an unexpected windfall, but that was from another endeavor.
You know, the amount of time it took you to answer that question is leading me to you as suspect number one right now.
Well, it'd be
Well-
weird if he did get paid and Milpool's still not here, because that would mean that he killed him.
Well,
Well, I figured it's the perfect crime. Milpool dies, I get money, and we can just activate a new clone. Wait, I just admitted I did it. Fuck.
Well, now that you've given away your ruse here, I think that's not a bad way of making some extra income here.
we should try that more often, actually.
Yeah. Well, I'm tired of him, so I don't really want to have him on this podcast. So we'll not make a new clone.
Okay.
But
That's
Wally,
hurtful.
you're gonna have to throw a big party with the money that you got from this ransom.
Sure.
All right.
Where do you want it?
I want
That's
it.
what I said.
Wait, I know.
Where?
You want
What
it,
am I gonna say?
You don't want it in a one place. You want it in several places. We're going to have the ultimate Milwaukee bar crawl.
Ah.
Oh.
How did you know?
Meh.
I'm psychic.
We're just okay and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
Thanks for listening to episode 243.
2, 4, 3.
243 of the Just Okay Gamers podcast. My name is Gweedo, and I'm here with
Wally.
And nasty.
what's up, guys?
It's a week.
so far. It's a week so far.
It's a week for a podcast.
Yeah, a good week for a podcast, or just a week?
It's a good week.
It's a good week.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Milpool was actually kidnapped from his cruise. He did go on a cruise, and he was literally kidnapped.
And then
Physically kidnapped as well.
Yeah. So we don't know when to expect him back. Hopefully it's soon. Hopefully those pirates are treating him right. What kind of pirates do you think they are?
From the
What pirates?
Caribbean.
They're from the Caribbean?
Yeah.
You say Caribbean, not Caribbean, huh?
Yeah, it's the Caribbean.
yeah, I like that.
Well, yeah, I thought it was going to be butt pirates, but apparently they're from the Caribbean.
Oh, I never said what kind of pirates they're from. You asked where they were from.
No, I didn't. I think I said what kind of pirates, and you said Caribbean.
Yeah, Caribbean pirate.
The Caribbean butt pirates.
Oh, those are the worst of the butt pirates.
I'm pretty sure those aren't Disney ones.
The CVPs, as they like to be called.
Do you think cruises have like dress up parties?
Well,
Yeah, probably.
sure, yeah.
Are
Do
we
you think
talking
that
like
they have like
furries?
a pirate party?
Well, especially the ones in international waters, yeah.
Didn't we talk about this last week? About buying a boat?
What? I thought we
For
did
a
that in the
cruise?
post show. We did it in the post
Oh,
show.
post show. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If
See,
you guys
something
want to be a
that-
part of the post show, you guys can stop by twitch.tv/JustOKGamers Thursday nights at 7 Eastern.
7. We're doing it a
770
little earlier right
Eastern.
7, 6 Eastern, whatever, somewhere around there.
Military time.
now. How were your guys' weeks? You guys didn't get kidnapped, did you?
No, thank God. I avoided that.
Oh. Was there a close call of some sort?
Well, I mean, I just don't want to be a part of Milpool's, butt pirate extravaganzas.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think maybe these butt pirates had nice muscles and he decided to go hang out with them?
I mean, it's fair. It could have happened.
He does like men on beaches with muscles.
Mhm,
Yeah, they
mhm.
could have been very cordial captors and said, hey, look, we don't want to kidnap all of you, so if anyone wants to volunteer to be kidnapped, then
Right.
come with us. And Milpool just immediately stepped forward.
Yep, I could see that. He is the kind of person to volunteer to sacrifice himself for everybody else in the name of hot men with no shirts on beaches.
Yeah, I'm sure their abs were all oily.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's down with that.
Yeah, for sure.
He likes his guys to glisten.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do much this weekend. I had a graduation party for a friend of mine out in the central region of Wisconsin. And I had Christmas still. My last Christmas of last year.
End
still
of
going on.
January. That's a
Yep.
good time for it.
Yeah, nobody had anything going on. So it was the only time we could get all of my sisters together.
You have a lot of sisters.
I do. I have 5 of them. I don't know if I've ever said that on the show.
I think you have, but
It's come up in conversation, yeah.
Okay.
it's good to bring it up. 5 sisters, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot.
That is a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah.
And you're the only guy.
Yeah.
Do you, you don't have any brothers?
I have 2 stepbrothers, but not on like that side of the family.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
just me.
All right. Interesting.
Just me.
Have you ever had to like stand up for him and stuff? Like against some awful dude that's like treating him shitty?
Sure.
Or if they
couple of
needed a
times.
seat.
Yep. If they needed a seat as well.
Did that too?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, it's just sisters. It's just siblings, right? Like everybody has siblings.
Yeah.
I have siblings.
Yeah, you do.
We all have sisters.
We do all have sisters.
Sister, sister. Remember that show?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
that was unfortunately, yeah. Was that Nickelodeon or was that UPN?
I think that was
I
like
think that
ABC Family or something.
Yeah, or UPN, I think.
Well, because I remember having
Hold on.
a show
I
like
can pull their names.
because it was on after Voyager.
Tamara.
Tia and Tamara.
Yeah,
Tia and Tamara.
Tia and Tamara.
I can't pull their last name. Sisters.
Parker.
The Parker sisters. In big contention with the Parker brothers.
yes, exactly. Also on UPN.
The board game makers. Wasn't Parker Brothers? Don't they make board games like Monopoly?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
thought there was a Parker Brothers show too.
I
There
don't
was a
think
baseball
so.
player.
Named
There
Parker
was a
Brothers.
baseball player called Milton Bradley.
Oh,
I
huh.
think he played for Cleveland.
Interesting. Little side tunnel we went down there.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I got a new phone today.
Oh, what'd you get?
Just an iPhone 8.
Oh. Do you like it?
I just got it kind of working right before the podcast.
Ugh.
They're speedy, aren't
Yuck. And I haven't even launched one app on it.
they? Ooh.
These little dongles are the fucking worst.
Are they?
Yes, I've lost like 6 of them.
Mm.
What is it for?
Right.
Like adapter for headphones?
Yeah, it's a headphone adapter.
Ah, okay.
That's no fun. I
Yeah.
like to use my headphones.
Mhm.
I appreciate and understand all the whole hate they're getting about the lightning cable and the headphones and stuff, but like I do not listen to music.
No,
I don't
like
usually,
headphones on,
and
on
that's my
iPhone.
problem. Is that like normally I'll listen to it on Bluetooth
Yeah,
or
it's all Bluetooth
like,
on my car.
right, or speakerphone if I'm like walking around the house, maybe. But like there's that once in a while that I really want to just like wear a pair of headphones and listen to something on my phone, like at work. And I can't because I don't have a goddamn adapter. And I don't want to like tape an adapter to like my headphone, like, you know, like electrical tape it to the end or something like that. Cause it's like, if I'm at work, a majority of the time I'm plugged into my computer and then I'd lose the fucking adapter. It's a pain in the ass.
Why don't you tape it to the phone?
Because that would be the worst thing, walking around with this little fucking tadpole tail hanging out the back of it.
Yeah, I don't know. There's, you know, the job that I work.
Yeah.
There's times where I can basically wear headphones for a whole week
Right,
and never
that's
speak
true.
to anyone. And then there's other times where I don't. But so I'm curious to see how I'll adapt because my safety muffs are giant and they have the regular, you know, 3.5 millimeter jack.
Right.
I'll have to use
You got
the
giant
adapter.
muffs.
Well,
Those
you
muffs,
could
bro.
you could look at getting the earbuds or whatever to stick underneath, because I think that they wouldn't be long enough or stick out far enough that you could actually wear your like safety muffs over the outside.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I don't know if I want to spend $150 on some earbuds that I'll probably misplace.
Yes,
fairly
because
quickly.
because I think about if I lose a $7 fucking little adapter, I'm easily gonna lose a fucking $150 pair of little Bluetooth headphones.
Yeah, man, headphone woes.
I get that a lot of people use headphones though. I'm a kind of an outlier because I have for the first time ever I got like a private space at work. I'm not like in the midst of a whole bunch of people and I need that noise isolation.
Do you got an office, Wally?
Yeah, for the first time with this new job I have in my own office. Yeah.
Wow,
I got
look at you.
Big shot. Look at
Let me
him
just
in his
close
sweater
the door and
vest.
fucking turn the podcasts up. Fucking cranking them.
I listen to it on my speakers in my office. Yeah.
I think of have you guys seen The Big Short?
Yes.
movie?
Yeah.
The professor dude, or not the professor, the first guy in the scene where he's sitting in his office jamming to Metallica,
Yeah,
and everybody's
Christian
like
Bale.
outside of his office, just like looking at him. I just picture that being Wally, just like closes the door, slams the door shut, fucking kicks the shoes off, cranks up the Metallica, and then just like starts like walking around the office.
Depending on how much I have to get done and what kind of day I'm having, that can be accurate.
When I bought this today, I went to a T-Mobile store that's in a not so great neighborhood, you know?
Yeah.
Just because it was on my way home, and my way home passes, you know, between the very,
good
very
neighborhoods?
rich neighborhood on one side and then my neighborhood, which isn't, it's, you know, on the outlier, but in between is just, you know, not great parts of Milwaukee.
Murder Mill is what they call it.
Murder Mill. Jesus.
Yeah. But I stopped in there and there's no one in the store, and there's a, you know, kind of a chubby white guy working the register or whatever.
Did you
And,
see yourself in a mirror?
Yeah, pretty much. He looked a little bit like me. But I opened the door and like I could see him almost like raise his shoulders up in a cringe, like, I got a customer, fuck. And then he looks at me and almost does like a sigh of relief.
Oh, the white guy. Thank God. Is that what you're implying?
Pretty much, yeah. It was something to behold. And then I was like, "Hey, I'm here for an iPhone," and he's like, "Okay, we got to do this." And I'm like, "Can I trade in my old?" He's like, he looks at it, it has a crack in the corner, and he's like, "No, sorry, I can't take it. It's got a crack."
That's
And then-
bullshit. I mailed mine in and they took it.
Yeah, I know. I should have fought him. Anyways, I only got $60.
Yeah, you should have punched him in the face and said,
Whatever.
"Look here, fucker, take
punch
my
him.
goddamn phone and give me $100."
That's what you get for letting your
little
guard
extreme.
down. You like jump over it and just start wailing on it.
But
Yeah, you think I'm the fucking white guy that's all good and shit.
He's like, so you want like financing? You're qualified for the 20. You can just pay the taxes and that's it. Your down payment. I was like, no, I'm just gonna pay for it. He's like, he did like a blink and like shook his head. Like, what is this? I was like, yeah, I'll just get it. I'll just get it full. I'll just pay for it. I'll buy the phone. And he was like, ooh, we got a full payment here.
Sir, I would like
impressed.
to buy the casino.
So next time you guys buy a phone, go to a place that's in a not so nice neighborhood, and they'll be thrilled to have you there.
And buy the phone in full.
Yeah, buy the phone in full. So yeah, that's the highlight of my week. What just happened a few hours ago.
Nice.
I guess.
I purchased something this week.
Ooh, what'd you get?
A little pre-purchase.
Oh yeah.
Should we just wait for it?
Yeah. I'll wait for it.
He's teasing it.
Well, speaking of pre-purchases, I know I mentioned this prior, but I got a confirmation on my order for my new headphones.
Nice.
So that's the highlight of my last week and a half ish, is buying the new Mastrop Sennheiser HD 6XXs.
We've all bought something in the past week.
They could not fucking come up with a worse naming convention.
I know, it's so dumb. It's their HD 650s reworked to be better for PC gaming and media use. They don't have like a giant. You don't need an adapter anymore. It actually has a 3.5 available. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Well, should we move on to some gaming talk?
Yeah, let's talk about
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Master Windu. I take it General Grievous has been destroyed then. I must say you're here sooner than expected.
In the name of the Galactic
Segway.
of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
The
Segway.
will decide your fate.
I am the
Subway. Not yet.
It's treason, then.
What?
The actual fuck was that?
I don't want to be like. Okay.
Hey man,
Man, we
people
really
they
love
take
it.
their time to send us stuff. There's all different varying qualities and skill levels. All right.
I was just gonna say, we really love when our listeners send us stuff so that way we can play it back to you guys on the podcast. So if you want to be one of those people that sends us something, go ahead and send it to us.
We told Sniggle to not do it for a while. So
This
that people
wasn't
can do it.
Sniggle.
I know. I'm saying the spirit. Yet his spirit lives on.
It does. Fresh Veggies made this. Thanks, Fresh Veggies.
Thanks, Fresh Veggies. It's funny. I like it.
Segway. Cool stuff.
That was funny.
So Nasty, you said you made a purchase? What
I
kind of
did.
Purchase?
I pre-purchased the new World of Warcraft expansion, and
Oh,
fuck all
man.
of you people that are gonna sigh right now.
It's the
Listen, I
second,
wanted
the third week in a row
Third
where we
week in a
started
row.
the gaming talk with fucking
Wow,
fucking
know
wow,
what?
dude.
What?
dude.
It scratches an itch. An itch.
I also have to say, I got to give it to Blizzard. They've done a really good job of actually building off of hype that they've built at BlizzCon and capitalizing on it in a timely fashion.
They have. I almost
Yeah.
pre-purchased.
Right? Like they did such a good job this time around of
I really-
actually keeping
yeah.
people engaged and giving you something to do every week or 2 weeks. And
I
stuff
love it.
was coming out. Stuff is constantly coming out, and this expansion isn't going to come out until end of September. And they have, I'm guessing that they're going to have a plan for stuff coming out every month from here until then, or every 2 weeks.
I'm stoked. I'm ready. Let's lock and load, man.
Yeah, same.
All the way to launch, baby. That's what we're doing.
I am. Gweeds, you're not.
Okay.
How was your Diablo this week?
Yeah, how's
Wait,
your Diablo?
we're moving on to Diablo?
Well, no, you don't want to talk about WoW.
No, I don't mind talking about WoW.
Okay.
I'm thinking of our listener here, man.
Yeah.
Here's the question. Let's talk about WoW. Here's the question: should I pre-order now?
What do you want out of a pre-order? Okay, so let me explain what the pre-order comes with, I guess, then.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, they're coming out with these new allied races for this expansion, which is based off of the original 7, I believe, right? WoW came with originally 7 different races for each side. And so they added 2 per faction. So the Alliance got 2 new ones, and the Horde got 2 new ones. So if you want to play those before expansion, you're going to have to do a couple of things in game, which I'm sure that you already did, and then you can play those factions right now, or those races right now.
So I've done all that.
Do you want to level up a new character?
Right.
No.
So they start at level 20, which I guess is kind of a plus, right? Like
But
you
they
can
have their own
knock out.
quest line, right?
I don't know actually about that.
I think they
But-
do.
Yeah, but they did change all the leveling stuff. So one of the fastest ways to level now is actually doing quests. But whether or not you want to do that, that's on you. There's also some funky stuff that's going on. But, you know, it'll be interesting. I'm gonna level up a new I think I'm gonna try a rogue out, Gweeds. I know that's your favorite.
I like a rogue.
My first WoW character was a rogue. I'll always have a soft spot for rogues.
Nice. Yeah. So I will I'll probably be doing that in the next coming months here.
I'm
Other
holding
than
off
that-
until I get really bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get Rachel to play with me.
Oh,
Because
nice,
that's how
dude.
desperate I am to play with people right now. Because nobody in our community likes to play WoW. So that's why I don't even know I'm talking about this
Hey, you
game.
got a good 5-6 people.
I guess that's all I can ask for right now. Our community has a total like 10 people ever playing a game at once. So
If I made a new character, I'm gonna go with the Night Elf, the Nightfallen.
yeah,
Not elf, but that,
Yep.
yeah, you know what I mean.
the Nightborns,
The
yeah.
Nightborn elves, yeah. And I want to do a ranged caster. Should I go with the DPS like a mage, or should I go for my priest?
So their passive actually does give you magic damage bonus. So mage would probably fit best in there.
Let's do the mage thing then, baby.
Do it up.
Cool. You guys got it all planned out.
If there is anybody that's looking at leveling, go check out an add-on called Guild Wars 2, GW Space 2. It changes the whole UI setup from basic standard WoW setup UI to the Guild Wars 2 default
Really?
setup. Yeah, one add-on
Wow.
will change it all for you, and then it just becomes a lot more open and immersive. And then I also picked up another one called some camera add-on as well.
Does Guild Wars 2
Dynamic
override
cam.
anything important?
Wait, what?
Like if I have like Titan panel and sexy map or shit like that, will it override all that or?
I just turned all mine off, and then
Okay.
just load that. I basically unload everything at startup, and then just load Guild Wars 2
Okay.
for leveling.
Interesting stuff. Thanks from our World of Warcraft correspondent, Nasty, for that update.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now moving on. We'll
Wow.
talk about it again next week. I'll report back.
No, we can't.
We're doing it.
in.
we're
We
done
did say
with
last
WoW.
week. That was the last week in a while.
You're done with what? Shut up.
Done with WoW for a few months, at least on the pod. But speaking of Blizzard games, I dived deep into Diablo, and it was a frustrating experience. Not the game
Fresh
itself,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why? Playing with people in our community?
just like everybody, every single person was like, "Why are you playing Diablo?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
what the fuck? What's going on in Diablo?"
What's the
Why are you
deal?
doing that?
Wow, but hey, Diablo.
What's the deal with Diablo?
And I was just like, I don't know, man. I just want to fucking play some Diablo. Damn. Like, I gotta have a goddamn reason for everything.
I know that I said that to you, so I apologize.
No, everybody said it.
No, everybody did.
Well, I apologize on everybody's behalf. Guido, this is what happens. You already said this. You've turned off all of your Guido is playing shit, so that way nobody can see what the fuck you're playing, so you stop getting questioned on why you're playing something. Why did you turn it back on?
I didn't turn it back on. I just said one morning I had off during a weekday. I was like, hey, the only message I wrote pretty much all day was, hey, I'm going to play some Diablo today. If anyone wants to join me, feel free. That's the only thing I said.
Yeah. You know what it was? It was that you were in a room all day on a fucking weekday with people, and they could see what other people were playing.
Also, we had a large contingent of people with nothing better to do in the middle of a workday.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And I think it was a Friday, too, at that.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
But it was nice. I got to spend my whole day with Sniggle Boots.
Nice.
Yeah. And he's, I know a lot of people say bad things about Sniggle Boots.
Wow.
But he's not so bad, guys.
Give him a shot.
No, I'm
Give him a
giving
shot.
Shit. But yeah, I did that, and then I'm one of 5 million people.
Oh, in buying lottery tickets?
No.
Putting your pants on both legs at the same time.
I think less than 5 million people do that.
Herpes.
Do they?
Is that how you put your pants on?
Yeah.
You jump into them?
I thought we were all elitists here.
That'd be impressive. What if you had like an apparatus in your bedroom that just held your pants open and up?
You guys don't have one?
And you jumped off like a step stool into them.
I got 2 of those.
One for you, one for Megan.
Yeah,
You do it
an
in
alarm
unison?
goes off, right? And we both immediately rise out of bed with smiles on our faces, and then jump off the bed into our pants down a slide to the first floor.
It's true.
Yeah.
I've seen you guys wake up. It's like when the Undertaker gets up.
Yeah.
You guys just go from a prone position to just directly vertical. It's weird.
It's a perfect 90 degrees angle.
It is. And you do it in unison too. Wow.
Yeah. It's like you guys got one of those lifting beds, but it's not there. It's an invisible lifting bed that is lifting both of you guys up at the exact same time.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then
the first time...
you look at each other and then do like the throat cut, like you put your thumb across your throat and then you take the leaping dash and jump into your pants.
And one thing that Megan does whenever I make her mad, and we're kind of old school, is like she lifts me off the ground by one hand, and I'm quivering in her grasp.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's a bit of a throwback, but
fair enough.
Yeah.
I try not to piss her off too much. Yeah, the chokes.
But then you tombstone pile driver later that night, if you know what I mean, baby. Boy. No, 1 in 5 million. I'm part of one of 5 million. And that's one of the 5 million people that bought Monster Hunter World.
Oh, shit.
You
That's a good
seen
game.
this? You heard about this?
Yeah,
Kind of
I've
a big
been
deal.
watching you play it, actually.
Yeah, I've streamed it on last Monday and last Wednesday.
As in yesterday.
Yeah, but someone might be listening to this on
Next
Sunday or
week.
something. Yeah.
Fair
Have
enough,
you
fair
killed
enough.
a sufficient number of monsters as of this day?
I haven't. I got to keep killing monsters, man. It's the whole purpose of the game.
Question, Guido, about Monster
Answer.
Hunters. Do you like it?
Oh boy, that's a question that's steeped in
Okay.
something that
another
I'm gonna have to
question,
tiptoe
Guido.
around.
Yeah, another question, Guido. What is your favorite thing about Monster Hunter?
My favorite thing is the progression.
Is there a feel of progression?
There is a definite feel of progression, both in the sense of your skill getting better and just your actual dexterity with the controller, as well as your numerical progression through gear upgrades and whatnot.
Right,
Is
so you
there a-
actually feel powerful.
Yeah, you definitely do. Like, there's a point in the beginning of the game where they send you out on your first hunt, and you have to kill this giant Jaguarus, is what it's called. It's just this big lizard monster that eats up other shit and like vomits them out at you. And it took a long time. He kept running away. I was having trouble. I couldn't get the kill. I could just going after him and after him. And then after so many other monsters that I fought another one. After like 7 hours of playing, and just fucking walloped him. And it was
Nice.
all just me like getting better at the game.
Right.
And that felt good. It was like, man, I remember when this guy would give me such trouble. Because each monster it's a fight. It's like a 20-minute to even 40-minute fight.
Right.
How does a standard monster fight stack up to, say, like a boss fight in Dark Souls? Because comparisons have been made as part of this, like, Dark Souls meets blah, blah, blah meets blah, blah, blah. And, like,
Just from watching and playing Dark Souls for the first time this week, I would say that Dark Souls is a lot more punishing if you get hit by a boss, it fucking chunks you. Whereas in Monster Hunters, it seems like if you get hit by something, it's not as devastating to your health bar.
Yeah.
Just a personal, like, observation.
There's definitely, like, I got blasted with a cone of fire from a fucking T-Rex, and that just dropped my health from 100 to 0. So it definitely does do that. The thing is, like, the in-betweens of Monster Hunter it's way more forgiving in that I can run away from the monster, I can grab some herbs and craft a healing potion, or start the mission with, like, 20 healing potions instead of the 3 Estus flasks that you get to start with in Dark Souls.
Right.
It's an easier game, Monster Hunter. Plus, like, calling in help is super easy. Just shoot up an SOS flare, people hop in. I also think if a boss is too hard or a monster is too hard in Monster Hunter, it's a lot easier to go and grind up and make yourself a little bit stronger and then come back and fight them and have a much easier time than that is in Dark Souls.
So that was another question that I had. Is the progression linear, or is it something where it's like pick and choose off of a mission map or a mission list? Like, these ones will be hard for you, but reward more things, whereas these ones will be easier for you. Kind of like in like WoW quests where like you kind of start out leveling them and the experience gain is less.
It's actually both. Like, there's a main story quest.
Wait, there's a story?
There is a story.
Holy shit.
And it's kind of contrived in Japanese. It's weird.
It does remind me of a JRPG for sure.
Okay.
But the main story quest kind of does a good job of introducing you to the new monsters as you fight them.
Right.
And then while you're doing that, you can, like, just take a break from the main story quest and collect bounties or investigations and go and kill some of the other monsters that you've already killed to get stuff. Plus, you harvest all the meat and shit off of them to build better equipment, and makes you stronger in that sense. So yeah, progression in that game is on point.
Nice.
It's very good.
See, and that was my biggest worry, is that, like, I think that's what I enjoy the most about WoW, is that there's this definite, like, linear progression feeling that you have. And I didn't want it to just be a run around, kill some shit, and it feels like nothing's ever changing, and just like you're grinding out monster kills with nothing, and then cut them up and make some cool looking gear.
I've heard that at the end of the game, that's kind of what it turns into, is more fashion hunters instead of monster hunters.
Right.
Because you get to learn all the monsters and their ins and outs. You can take them out much easier with less defense and offense and shit. So you forego the boost that the gear gives you in favor of looking cool.
Gotcha.
Which is fine.
Cool.
That's something I like. You know, I'm a Mog bro. I love my
transmogs. You are.
Gotta get those Mogs, bro.
Dude, I need to get my Mogs up, bro. Like,
yeah, you got to get your Mogs on point, dude.
Dude.
Before that expansion.
Dude, I do. So that way you gotta start that expansion
looking your best.
Yeah, I think we need to have like a Mog drag show.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Make it a community thing.
Yeah, for sure. Like a Mog drag show night.
We'll do that in the beginnings.
Pre-release.
Pre-release. We'll have some Mog fashion shows and shit.
Yeah,
to get
for
people
sure.
on board for WoW. We've dipped back into WoW because of
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm hooked, guys. Like, that's all that I'm playing. But I did come out to play Dark Souls this week. So
you did. How'd you fare?
Fuck that. I mean, it's a fun game, right? It's a ton of fun. It at least puts you back, not too far away from like the fucking end of your life, if that makes any sense, right? Like I'm starting to get to the point where it seems like I'm navigating the map actually, instead of that first boss was just like, oh, here, go walk back in, get your face smashed in, go walk back in, get your face smashed in. But I definitely started learning and like picking up on some cues from the bosses and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you haven't even gotten to the next boss, have you?
No, apparently I'm close, though. That's what people are saying.
Oh boy.
In chat.
Yeah, I was watching you play that, and I thought you might give up. I thought you were kind of close at the beginning there. Yeah,
So completely giving up.
I think you saw the numbers of viewers rising as you failed more, so that gave you boistered your spirits. But
it did a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Twitch definitely pulled me through like actually playing that game. If it would have dwindled down like in the fucking single digits like it does when I play games I enjoy, then I probably would have just stopped playing and gone back to play other games.
mm-hmm.
And not to say I didn't enjoy Dark Souls. It was definitely fun to play. I am not a melee type of player in most games, so
You're a ranged boy. You're a kid from a distance.
dude, 100% ranged all the time in every fucking game. So it's definitely something different to get used to for me.
Well, after 3 years of a paladin or more on and off, I love the class, but man, I was a shadow priest before that. And I'm starting to miss that component. That's why I wanted to go for a mage.
Yeah, got to get back out with us plebs away from the fucking shit.
Put me right in the middle of it.
Put you in the middle.
Oh boy. Well, yeah. But back to Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunters.
See how we turned that back into a WoW? I like that.
A lot of people really enjoy it, and it's a good game. I think it's good. There's some issues that I have with it. Mainly is that the learning curve is just fucking out of this world. Like, it's so unintuitive, just figuring things out.
Yeah.
And they have these little tutorial dialogue boxes come up that are just like 3 pages of text. And like, I don't want to read. I don't want to sit there and read that.
Do you have to read it too? Like, is it a must?
To know the mechanics of the game, yeah.
Like hints and
Jesus.
shit.
To know how to-
You have to know.
You have to know how to, like, what bounties do and what investigate. There's like different types of quests to go on. It's all explaining it. It's explaining how to upgrade your equipment, what you need, how to progress in the weapon tree, and it's a lot of text just thrown at your face.
Where's the TLDR like list for that type of shit?
To YouTube videos, man.
Yeah, is that what it is?
This
It's a
is one
YouTube
of the-
video one.
It's one of those games where you pretty much have to go and watch some YouTube videos to get the full gist of it.
Is there a Monster Head Hunter or Monster Hunter Head like fucking WoW Head style thing? Like wiki?
I'm sure there is. I don't know what it is though.
I mean, I would feel like, so that's like where I've always looked, is like the wikis have usually been my go-to for any games like that, or I do a bunch of research.
Yeah,
But I guess YouTube's replaced the wikis like ever since it came out.
a little bit, and traversing wikis requires at least a little bit of knowing what you want to look for.
It's almost like addressing any kind of encyclopedia.
Right.
In a way.
Where this game just doesn't offer you, it doesn't give you that basic information that you're like, I need to get this stuff for this item. Where do I find this stuff? I'll look it up on the internet, blah, 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 blah.
I agree 100%, first off. Second off, it's Monster Hunter. It's like one of the most beloved franchises in Japanese video games.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, not only is it, like, innately obtuse, there's also an implication of you already knowing what to do.
Right.
Yeah, but that's not the case. That's not the case with this, because it's 5
Oh,
million
really?
copies sold. That's higher than any other Monster Hunter, and that's in the first week of sales. So there's a vast majority of players that this is their first time playing this
playthrough.
game.
Well, they're consulting something. Is the game just that easy to handle?
You get it, but you have to stick with it. You have to stick
Okay.
with it, and you have to kind of just figure it out. you know?
And that's kind of what I've picked up from stuff I've watched too, is it's one of those that if you know what you're doing, it innately switched over from the handhelds to the consoles. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's easy enough to slide through and like be that shitter on the team if you're playing with friends, but then like figure it out as you go.
Yeah. Yeah, you log into a map and it's just the first time there's like all sorts of herbs that you can pick and shit, like mushrooms you can pick up, bugs, and you have no idea what any of this like is used for.
Right.
And I
Sounds
still
like
don't,
Zelda.
after 8-9 hours in the game.
Is there like
So-
random cooking like Breath of the Wild?
There's cooking, but no, not like Breath of the Wild cooking. There's like a little cat in town that you can order up some dishes, and he makes them for you.
That's my least favorite part so far of the whole game.
The
The
cat.
the weeb shit with the cats and the fucking pigs and the fucking talking dogs. Come on. This is an
Motherfucker,
adult
you play
video
fucking
game.
World of Warcraft, dude. All that shit's in the same.
There's no goddamn cats and pigs.
I like how
There's
I
fucking
despise the
pandas that walk around.
I despise the fucking pandas, and every
That-
other person
I
in the
like how that's
goddamn
the
game
rebuttal.
does too.
that's like just the cudgel that you deflecting everything. Yeah, but you play WoW.
Yeah, right.
So-
You're fucking WoW hating right now.
I'm not WoW
right.
hating.
You're a WoW hater.
I'm not WoW. You're hating on stuff that's blatantly in WoW.
There's no cats. No.
You're telling me there's not one single NPC that's some sort of like cute little animal that runs around.
No, they're adding them in the next expansion. I'm so fucking pissed.
There's fucking pet battles, dude. You can get a little fire corgi, you piece
I
of
don't
shit.
play, dude. I don't play WoW to play Pokemon. All right, like if I want to play Pokemon, I'll go play that shit on an actual console.
I really tried to do the pet thing in WoW, but like you have to go back and like have an appropriate level to fight and stuff. Fuck it.
Fuck that, dude. That's a whole
Yeah, fuck
different
it.
game.
It is.
I don't have
It's
time for
fuck
that
it.
shit.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I had time for it. I've
You
gotten
played
so
that
many
shit?
pet battle achievements.
Oh
Are you
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're not. I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
I
you
am.
up right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what though?
On the
you know what?
armory.
We win because we changed the topic back to WoW. So get fucked.
You sons of bitches! Oh man, I'm just trying to help. That's all I'm trying to do.
I'm just trying to help everyone here, trying to get this thing going, and all you fuckers do is bring it back to WoW.
All right. I think that's it. You guys got anything else going on?
Rainbow Six, just FYI, that the zombie mode is coming, I guess, very, very soon. So I know a lot of us play on and off, and we dip our toes in every once in a while. I still try to play on and off when I can because I just like the game, but I think this is going to be a great thing to come back to as a co-op against the zombie mode in R6. So
I'd
see how-
give it a shot. It's probably something I have to buy, right? Though.
I don't know. I bought the year 2 pass, or year 3 pass, so I think I'm covered.
Yeah, knowing the model, the finance model on Rainbow Six, definitely gonna have to buy it.
No, they've been actually very good.
They're not gonna
But-
give that out for free. You kidding me?
I'd have to check first without being definitive about it.
Who are we talking about again?
Rainbow Six zombie mode.
No, I know. I'm saying the developer and publisher.
Ubisoft.
Yeah, they don't give shit away for free. The goddamn game itself
Yeah.
is fucking
Yeah, you
5
just
expansion
said
packs.
you just said you just bought their fucking 3rd season pass.
Well,
Yeah.
I did. That gives me all the operators and all the new maps and shit, and I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. But I'm assuming that zombie mode was included. I hope.
No, it's a separate season pass. You got to get a zombie season pass.
Yeah, you get the zombie season pass, and then
There,
you get
no.
the Ubisoft Gold token.
Year 3, Operation Chimera. That's part of it.
All right.
But
So
you
it's
need
part
to-
of season 3.
You need to burn the Ubisoft token to get access to the zombie season pass, which will be a windowed event in
Yep.
the sense that you'll have 3 weeks to play it, but you can play it more after that if you burn another Ubisoft token for $20.99.
No, it's not true.
and only on Saturdays and Sundays, between
Ghost
the
Recess is
hours of
free.
noon and 7, is when you're allowed to actually play it.
Yeah. And also, you have to mortgage your home. If you don't have a home to mortgage, then you're going to have to join a deep sea fishing vessel for a third of a year. And,
To rediscover the Titanic's shit rooms. That
How to
they
Tell
lost.
Jokes, Episode 3, Hyperbole.
all right. No, it's probably free.
Yeah, I think it's free.
Okie dokie. What do you
You
guys
know what
think?
isn't free? This expansion for WoW.
Oh, man. You guys are going to get this expansion pre-ordering?
Yeah, $49.99.
Oh, man. We're going to lose so many listeners.
I am not
They're
dropping-
They're talking
I'm not
about
buying
WoW
those
for the
mounts.
third week in a row. I'm done with this. I don't like WoW. If I liked WoW, I'd watch Nasty stream WoW.
Which we know how those go. The only people watching are the people playing.
Mm-hmm.
You fill up my senses.
What do you guys say we play a little game?
Yeah, just one last thing. Just wanted to announce. There's this thing that how do I say this?
Don't
Don't do it, no.
do it,
No.
man.
Nope.
Riot
Don't.
came out with a fucking
Oh.
video
That.
that was
That's why I sang for a second.
just weird, just fucking weird, just really just weird.
Was it weird?
I mean, like you said, it's, I don't know. There's nothing revolving around Annie right now. I figured they would have came out with this around like the time where they announced her Hextech skin or some shit like that, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it seems I don't follow League a whole lot anymore right now, but
It looked
like
cool.
there's absolutely nothing going on. I thought it was cool, but it's like, why now?
I know
What's the deal?
the lore is probably appropriate to the character in the sense of its whatever broader narrative made her a fire slinging whatever, but with the bear. But I just thought it to be a little too esoterically dark for a character who is synonymous with the phrase "Have you seen my bear, Tibbers?" I mean, it was always done with a certain degree of, tongue in cheek joviality. I didn't think they would go so super serial with it.
Yeah, I could see it. I don't know. I get behind it. You got to have a little darkness. It's a child on a battlefield.
Right.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And then you have Jinx.
Yeah.
So do you guys think they're gonna rework her? Is this a lead into Annie being reworked?
It
I don't
could
see
be a
why
little
not.
tease.
Ancient as fuck, even with like any kind of
Yeah.
aesthetic upgrade.
Ugh.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see the real reason in a couple of weeks. But you should go watch it if you're into League still. It was a fun watch. I don't know. Like I said, I think the weird part about it's the timing. But I liked it.
Funny thing about that is, a little side note, is, when I was under NDA, one of the first times I went out to Riot, and they showed us this. They showed us like samples of this and scenes from this and art,
You seen this?
storyboards. I've seen this and I've heard
You
about
see
this.
this? You see this?
You heard about this?
And this was like 2 or 3 years ago that this, probably 2 years ago that I went out there and saw this. And it
No, it had to
was,
have been longer. Because we haven't been doing League for 2 years.
Not 2 years. We stopped right around this time last year.
Was it only a year
we were
ago?
trying
It's
to
only
make
been
it
a year.
to
It's only
we
been
were
a year.
trying to make it to episode 200, and then you burst the bubble on like 196.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, so it has been a year. So maybe 2 years ago. Maybe 3 years ago.
But it hasn't changed, and they like sat on this for years. They sat on it for years, which
So
makes
this is
me
the thing
wonder.
that should have
like,
happened realistically. Like, if they actually released it around when you saw it, it would have been timed appropriately with some of the other reworks of traditional characters from the very
guess,
beginning.
I don't know. They haven't
it's
done
true.
anything to Annie except release skins. So
Right.
Yeah.
that's why it makes me think that they're planning something.
As a
Because
rework
why
in the
not
works.
just release it? Why not just release it when they made it, when they showed it to me?
Right.
Okay.
All right, let's play a game.
Yeah.
Yep. It's yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Game time. Looking for a brand new podcast, but the ones I've heard make me leave fast. And Kababo, do you have a suggestion? He unzips and shows his erection. Do you listen to JOKG? Gweedo, Wally, and Nasty. But why did you only name 3? Milpool left, he had to go pee.
Fucking quality production again, Gweeds.
Oddly
Fitting.
appropriate.
He's not here.
Yeah, he's not here. Nice.
Okie dokie.
Thanks, Hanka Babo, for being a Patreon. If you guys want a segue of your own, you can go to patreon.com/justokgamers and hit it up.
You gotta do that. You gotta support us. Listen, motherfuckers. Listen, motherfuckers. Have you heard one single fucking ad on this podcast for the last 3 years?
Wow.
4 years?
Coming up on 4,
Well,
5.
Water's been a strong endorser.
Water early on. Water left us. I don't know if you guys realize that. They
we
they
lost
realized
Water.
that we weren't worth their time and effort.
I'm just saying, look, we're not making a fucking dime off this shit. Except the dimes that you guys give us, which help us pay for all sorts of stuff. Our hosting costs. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And
What?
maintenance on our PCs in order to stream. And
Yeah, it's true.
Keep up with hardware for keeping the podcast sounding fresh.
So look, if you don't got money, that's fine. You don't have to give us anything. That's fine. But if you're like, oh man, I got five extra bucks. What should I do with this? I really enjoy Just Okay Gamers podcast. I'm going to spend this $5 on a new spatula at Target. That's the wrong goddamn decision. All right, you give that $5 right to us, motherfuckers. No, if you can support us, that'd be great. We're supported by you, and we're very, 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 very thankful for anyone that gives us money. Okie dokie, time to play this game. You guys ready?
Yeah.
We got to give a little
What
shout
game
out
are we
to...
playing, though, first?
I'm getting there, buddy.
Well, then I'm not ready to play.
I got to give a little shout out to Sniggle Boots, who helped curate this little game that we're about to play. It's which came first, parenthetical, like from a dick.
This one's my Achilles heel. I swear to God.
Nice.
No, you guys did great on the last time.
I love this
Did we?
game.
Okay. Nasty, we got to work together on this one.
If memory serves me, the last time we played this, you guys got everyone correct, I believe, except for the last one.
Not surprised.
So you guys are good. You guys got dates in your head, because that's what this game is all about.
I also got dates in the cupboard. They're pretty good.
Yeah,
Tried dates?
You like dates.
Yeah.
Not
talking about the fruit either.
You got social scheduled outings?
Yeah. Going on in the cupboard.
Oh, weird.
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but Honey, I Shrunk the Couples. You ever played that?
I have.
Yeah.
Honey, I Shrunk the Couples.
Yeah, it's good fucking time.
Emphasis on fucking.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you guys two things, and you got to tell me which came first. That's as easy as it gets. It's me versus you.
I hate this.
You guys just have to. You can talk amongst yourselves. You're working together as a team.
All right.
But if you get it wrong, then I get a point. All
Fair
right?
enough. Yep. Well, it's just the two of us.
We'll figure it out.
We can make it if we try.
So here we go. First one. Which came first? Did Steam, the gaming
Jesus.
distribution
Oh, man.
platform,
Fuck. When did Steam start?
did that
way
release?
back.
Did that release before or after YouTube?
Oh,
YouTube's video. A video distribution service hosted
well,
by
it's
Google.
got to be after. YouTube's been around for like 15 years, dude.
But do we count the beta though?
Steam beta?
Because the Steam beta's been around since like 01 or something.
We're counting when the majority of public had access to Steam, and when the majority of public had access to YouTube. If you're aware,
I remember hearing an article about YouTube on NPR when I was coming home from my second job, and that would have been 06.
Yes, I think that it would have been like 05.
So, and I think Steam was
04?
released before 06, but I don't know when.
Let's just go with Steam.
Okay, Steam first.
Steam first. I'm solid on that, actually. It's been around forever.
the first one to release to the public was Steam.
Ding, 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 ding. Fuck yeah.
I'm actually really nervous.
Are you?
Is it- yeah.
Good job, guys.
Good job,
Steam,
guys. Yeah, good job.
Steam released in September 12th of 2003, so a lot earlier.
Nice.
So the
Because
beta
you-
was
Fuck yeah.
beta was around 01 then.
because YouTube came out in February 14th, Valentine's Day of 2005.
Why would they
So-
pick Valentine's Day?
I don't. Is that Valentine's Day? It might be the 15th. I have no idea.
No, it is
actually.
14th because Steak and a Blowjob Day is Pie Day, which is exactly a month after Valentine's Day.
Remember, I think Mansa was the one that got us in on that beta because of the Rangers.
On YouTube or on Steam?
No, Steam.
I
Nice.
just remember being pigeonholed and being somewhat upset to have Steam when I got the orange box.
By the way, guys, early Steam, I don't know how many of you were there for that, but it was really awful.
It was very, very bad.
It was absolute garbage. And I remember having to sync up my orange box CD key like you.
Yeah.
And probably countless others. And it was just,
There were like registration problems, and you couldn't get to the authentication servers, and queues to get on, and it was just bad. You'd launch Half-Life multiplayer or whatever it was.
remember that shit green color scheme too. And
Oh yeah, yeah, no good. All the text was like this system font.
yeah.
It's just ugly, no good. Cool. All right, here's the next one. You guys fans of a game called Orcs Must Die?
Yeah.
Well, I want to know
Well,
if
I know of it.
Yeah, I
wanna
know
know-
of it.
if Orcs Must Die released before or after Super Bowl. I don't know. That's a bunch of Roman numerals. I'm not good
What
with
is
Super
it?
Bowl numbers.
What is it?
XLVI. So what would that be?
10 before 50,
10,
so
40,
46.
46.
I don't know when the fuck Super Bowl 46 was.
What was it? Orcs Must Die?
Yeah, Orcs
Orcs Must Die came first.
No, what? Really?
Yeah, it had to.
Here's a little hint. This
Dude,
is the one where
50
the
was
New
2
York.
years ago.
This is the one where the New York Giants won.
So I don't know who wins. All I know is like 50
Okay,
was,
hold on. I'm gonna
we're
go
on
with
like
nasty.
52
I'm going with
this year,
nasty.
I think. So that would put 46 at 6 years ago, so 2012. Orcs Must Die had to have come out before 2012, right?
No, Orcs Must Die
You think
is.
so?
No,
Orcs
is it
Must
not?
Die. No. There's already been a sequel. So Orcs Must Die is older than I think.
Right.
Orcs Must Die is a tower defense kind of game where you lay traps down for hordes of enemies.
So what year?
The Super Bowl is the championship series of two NFL teams that battle their way through a bunch of other teams and win out in a
Okay.
playoff bracket.
Nasty, what year do you think that Super Bowl was?
2012, 2011.
They're almost around the same time then.
I'm going to say Orcs Must Die first.
Okay, Orcs Must Die first. Yeah, Orcs Must Die first.
Dude, if the Super Bowl's first, that's fucking stupid. This is a gaming podcast.
Yeah. So okay, yeah, it's good logic.
Hey, the Super Bowl is a game.
The Super Bowl is a shit game. Nobody watches that shit. That's also probably why I'm not streaming on Sundays, because of that fucking thing.
You're not going to stream this Sunday?
Fuck no, dude. I gotta compete against the goddamn Super Bowl.
Dude, you could beat it. It's a gaming community.
Yeah, nobody watching you is going to be watching the Super Bowl anyway.
Bro, bullshit, dude. I know that I've had people watching me 2 weeks ago on Sunday that said that they were watching the NFL while watching me.
I'm with Nasty. I'm going to follow the Nasty intuition and say that Orcs Must Die came out first.
Well, I got some news for you guys.
Oh boy.
Orcs Must Die released before the Super Bowl. Nice work. You guys got it right.
Fuck yeah!
Very good. Very good. Yeah, any Super Bowl plans? You guys going to the Super Bowl?
No.
Who's even in it?
The Patriots and the Eagles.
Okay, so who'd I expect, I guess?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Are the Patriots the favorites, or are the Eagles showing up this time?
Patriots are 4 points, I believe. I only know this because the people I work with just talk about fucking sports.
Constant. Yeah.
All the time.
Oh, man. Let me tell you, this is fucking Bill Michaels radio. God damn it.
Do they fucking listen to it, too?
They do. And we've been working on these tables, building these tables this past 2 weeks. And they have the fucking radio on sports. And every time I say something, they just ignore me or make fun of me. Or like, oh, Patrick doesn't like sports. Well, I guess we should change the channel. I'm like,
did they seriously say that?
What the hell kind of union shop is this? They don't play any music ever.
They do once the fucking sports shit is over. And the one time they have a segment on it, pre-Royal Rumble, talking about wrestling, they change it. And I'm like, this is the one thing I would actually listen to.
Oh, Jesus.
They're
assholes. I'm with you, though, Gweeds. Like, they keep doing this, like, fantasy football league shit, and I'm just like, I could give 0 fucks. But I'm still going to go to lunch tomorrow with all of them for their end of fantasy football lunch, because I just want to get out of work for an hour.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let me tell you, man, working in a blue-collar kind of job with a bunch of sports fanatics when you have zero interest in any kind of sports, it's taxing. It's very taxing.
I can only imagine.
And then, like, I'll get, like, the tradesmen who come in who don't know me, but they'll talk, like, they make small talk. And it's either sports or fucking hunting. And I can't...
Wow.
I can't do it.
Wow.
And heaven forbid they ask me, hey, well, what do you like to do then? And I'm like, well, I do the video gaming podcast, and sometimes I used to make YouTube videos. I have to go into a whole spiel about what makes what I do valid to me. Ugh.
There has been one dynamic shift for me in regards to mentioning the podcast to people, because podcasts are now like sort of acceptable vogue in the business community. Like, they know what a podcast is, right? And it's about video games. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's video games. Okay, you know, kind of old for that, but whatever. You know, that's pretty cool. But also, how long you've been doing it? And when I tell them we've been doing it for almost 5 years, we have almost 250 episodes in the bag. That gets some serious props.
Yeah,
they're like, wow,
it's a commendable thing, I feel.
Right.
All right, we got to hammer through some of these.
Okay, let's go.
Which came first? Did The Sims on PC?
Oh, okay.
Did The Sims release before or after Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4?
Oh, before. Way before.
Well, I'm going to say before.
Dude, because Tony Hawk's Pro Skater came out on PlayStation 1.
Yeah, it was on a PlayStation 1.
Which would have put 2 on PlayStation 2, maybe 3. So PlayStation 3 would have been Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4.
There was a lot of blending in the dorm, but I recall distinctly the original Sims rubbing elbows with one of the earlier Tony Hawks.
Right.
So I don't know if somebody just brought in an older game and was playing it, but it couldn't have skewed that old.
No, because dude, I remember there was even a big gap between 3 and 4 on Tony Hawk. A huge gap, because that was when the open world style Tony Hawk came out, I think.
Yeah, I'm
Tony
saying-
Hawk
Yeah,
Pro
the
Skater
shitty
4.
the shitty
Sims is
Tony
old
Hawk.
as
Yeah.
fuck. Let's
Yeah,
I say
Sims is
so.
really old, so I'm gonna go with the Sims game first.
Well, The Sims released in February of 2000. Tony Hawk 4 released in October of 2002.
Yeah, so we were right.
You were right.
Nice. 2000, dude.
Oh.
That's 18 years ago now. Holy shit.
Fancy Nasty. Nasty contributing his own sound effects.
Fuck
I
yeah,
like
dude. We're fucking winning.
Very good, very good. All right, here's the next one. Well, you're a big fan of this game. You were, at least, but probably let down by it. Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Oh, what about that? You like Destiny 2?
Yeah.
Wait,
I like
Destiny
the
2? Is that
I
the
like
game
the-
that came out 3 months ago is on this?
Yeah, I like the IP. I have issues with how they're currently handling it.
Sure. Well, did it release before or after the death of Tom Petty?
Oh, Jesus. Before. Destiny came before, because I was on the Tom Petty. No, I was not on the Tom Petty podcast.
Yeah, you were not on the Casket podcast?
No, that was the Black and Nola podcast.
Was Black and Gold here for when we were rolling around in Tom Petty's corpse with shit and everything?
Or maybe I was here for that one.
Because there was an
There was
episode
two death podcasts back to back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
it
was.
was,
And the Tom Petty one, we were rolling around in his casket with feces.
Yeah, I was on that one.
The other
Yep.
one was shit. What's I blanking on his name? Playboy guy.
Huey.
Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, I was not on that one. Black and Nola was on
Wait.
that one.
Oh, never mind.
That was,
I was thinking.
Oktoberfest? Last week of September?
It's I should clarify PC release of Destiny.
Oh,
Fuck.
I was going off a PC release.
That's what I mean.
But
PC
I
release.
was going off
Oh,
a console release.
Yeah,
Console's
console
well
release was
before.
4 weeks before.
Then I see the console. I see the PC version came much later than the
Yeah.
console. I think the Tom Petty episode happened before the PC release of Destiny 2.
I can get behind that. I'm all for that. Yep, PC release after Tom Petty podcast. Final answer.
PC release after Tom Petty
Yes.
thing?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Destiny 2 released on PC on October 24th of last year.
Okay.
Tom Petty died in October of 2017. The date of the 2nd of October. You guys got it right.
Yes.
I was thinking about the phrase "Tom Petty died." It's wrong.
Yeah.
All right, very good, guys. You are 5 for 5. Or no, 4 for 4. Very good.
Nice.
Here, how about this? Which came first, huh?
Chicken or the egg?
Yeah, the chicken or the egg?
Oh God, it's a paradox.
No, Rudy, Theo, I raped a bunch of women. Hey, zippity zoop zop bop. Which came first, the Bill Cosby scandal?
Holy shit!
I should say the outing of the Bill Cosby scandal, because he was raping ladies way back when. Or the release of a game called Quiplash.
Wow. Quiplash is fucking old.
Is Quiplash old? You guys would know more than me on that one.
We've
Is
been playing
Quiplash old?
Quiplash. Yeah, I mean, we've been playing Quiplash for At least since the first 24-hour stream that we did.
Yeah.
So we've been streaming solidly with subs for 7 months. We streamed before that for at least 2 to 3 months without subs solidly. So that's almost a year now that we've been streaming solid. Right? And the Cosby initial outing stuff happened
came
like
out
a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah, I say Bill Cosby's sexual misconduct allegations came out prior to Quiplash. Jesus Christ. That's my answer. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm okay with that.
Quiplash.
Yeah.
The original Quiplash, right? Just for clarity's sake.
Nasty says he's okay, but he's not really sure.
Yeah.
Rudy, Theo, you put your words and your phrases into the game and you battle each other with your words and phrases.
Yeah. No, I'm okay with
Chocolate
it.
cake.
I'm okay. I'm okay with Bill Cosby being outed.
Oh, he came all right.
Bill Cosby being outed before Quiplash.
Well, of course, Quiplash released.
Oh,
in
of course,
June.
yes.
In June of 2015. The allegations against Bill Cosby, they dropped in December of 2014.
Yes!
You guys got it right.
Oh!
5 for 5.
Nice
5
work.
for 5.
Yeah, dude.
Nice work, guys. Nice work. All right, how about this?
Maya Angelou. Fuck!
You guys ready for this one?
Yeah.
All right. You guys heard of this little game called Grand Theft Auto 4?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
Do you guys think that came before or after Dead Space 1?
Before or after? Fuck.
Yeah.
They're both kind of old.
Yeah.
One
How many
game
Dead
you
Spaces are there now?
3, I think.
I feel like Dead Space is an older franchise, but like older than Grand Theft Auto 4.
One game you run around shooting various horrors with all types of guns. The other is Dead Space.
It's just like say you shoot a whole bunch of horrors, then you shoot a whole bunch of horrors. Are we talking like just straight up for the general public, irregardless of platform, or
The PC release on both.
okay? Well, that changes.
If that
things.
even helps.
I'm gonna say I have no clue. I'm shooting in the dark here, honestly, Wally. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that Dead Space came out first.
Yeah, I'll go with it. I don't know either. This is a shot in the dark.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue.
What did you say?
Dead Space
Grand
first.
Theft Auto Dead Space first, then Grand Theft
Before
Auto
Grand
4.
Theft Auto 4.
Oh boy, guys, I don't know. Grand Theft Auto 4 released in December of 2008.
Wow, that's old.
I'm sad to say Dead Space released in October of 2008. You guys get another point.
Holy shit!
That's only like a spurt of what? Like under 60 days?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, that's a hard question.
That is a hard one.
Yeah,
You guys got
that
it
is
right.
pretty hard.
Holy cow, you guys are
That was literally a
killing
shot in
it.
the dark, but I was just like, I didn't play Dead Space, right? So I was like, I've played Grand Theft Auto 4. It had to have come out before,
Well,
but I don't know.
The only way to get that question right is to either guess or have a Rain Man like knowledge of release dates. But there's a 2-month spread.
It was a full
Yeah.
guess, though.
That's a tough one. Okie dokie. What about this? Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep. Pong. You guys know that game Pong?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Which
Classic
incarnation
sound
of-
effects from Pong. Which came first, Pong or the invention of the Rubik's Cube? Huh? Nasty's thinking back. He's thinking back to that Will Smith movie.
I am. Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
Will Smith. That was easily.
Were they playing Pong in that movie?
That was at the invention of mobile X-rays, which to me feels way after Pong. Right? Like, I'm thinking.
Are we talking about Pong like? Wally? You mean like Pong, like some guy in the back of an MIT lab looking at two things reflecting against each other and saying, "Hey, I can make a game out of this"? Or are we talking like two kids with like circle controllers sitting in front of an Atari?
Yeah, the direct iteration of Pong, which was its own console.
I say believe. Pong first. Still, yeah, Rubik's Cubes feels like a thing of the early '80s or late '70s, and I just think that Pong just predates that slightly.
Right, I think Pong came out first.
I'll go
honestly, because I think the Rubik's Cube was like mid '80s, right?
Well, it got popular in the mid '80s, but I still think even allowing for like that surge in popularity, it's still a little bit later, I think.
Well,
yeah,
Pong released in the year of 1972.
Oh, we got this. We have to.
Oh, Jesus, we have to. There's no way that the Rubik's game came out in 71.
No, you don't think so?
Oh, God, when did it come out? When did it come out, Gweedo?
The Rubik's Cube was invented in 1974. You guys got it right!
Yes!
Oh, boy, you guys are on a roll, man.
How are we doing right now?
You've gotten everyone correct, so that's 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
7 out of 7. We're doing it to 10. First to 10 wins.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Here's the next one. What about The Legend of Zelda? You guys familiar with that franchise?
Yes, a little bit.
What about a piece of that franchise called the Ocarina of Time? You know that game?
Actually, not as well. It was during it was the N64 period, right? I didn't play any of those.
Yes, that was the N64 period. It was actually the first one to come out on Nintendo 64.
Nice. Well, did The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time come out before or after the introduction of the Euro currency?
Before.
Really?
Yeah, you think? How long has 100%. The Euro been around?
I know that it was talked about while I was in high school or middle school. And I know that I was in elementary school when I had an N64.
I just think that the Euro probably exists longer than we think it does. Because like the single market, right? The common market.
Dude, the German I guess maybe the adoption of everybody might have been later than the invention of it.
I think the Euro is older because of the common market existed before, like in the early 80s, right?
No. I really think that Zelda came out before the Euro.
Okay. I'll go. If you feel that strongly, I don't feel as strongly for my case, so I'm gonna go with you.
The only thing that I'm doubting on this is that there was like a small adoption of the Euro between two countries, like early on before all of Europe had actually adopted it. But I don't know, because I'm thinking like, okay, Germany still had the Deutschmarks, right?
Up until like the 90s, I guess, right?
Right. And maybe even later than that.
And possibly later, yeah. Yeah, I know. I think the Euro is it's probably pretty old now, but well, what year was Ocarina of Time?
No, no, you're right, Wally. The Euro came out before. Ocarina of Time, I think, was 2001.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. I think Ocarina of Time was 2001. 2001. And I bet you the Euro was the late 90s.
Nasty having a change of heart.
Yeah, let's do that. The Euro came out
Okay.
before Ocarina.
Okay, I'll go with it, but just note that I was going to follow you down that path before.
Nope, that's
okay.
fine. I had a change of heart after thinking about putting a year on it versus putting like a time in my life on it. You know, like when I had to think about what year that was.
Okay.
At that time in my life.
Okay, we're going to say the Euro came first.
Euro first.
Well, the Euro was introduced January 1st of 1999.
Ew, 1999.
Yeah. And The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time came out November 21st, 1998.
No.
That was a hard one. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I like that.
That wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Well, that's
No, I
not
just
bad.
Just didn't know enough, unfortunately.
You guys are sitting at one wrong. That's okay. You know, you always get one. I'll give you one.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Close, Nasty. You should have stuck with your heart, man. You need to
Should've.
focus on that time of life. You know?
Yeah.
I just didn't play anything on 64 really after Shadows of the Empire. 'Cause I
Remember back to that time in your life and kind of just focus, especially for this next question, because I want to
great.
know which came first, the invention of chess or the invention of cheese?
Cheese. 100%.
Uh,
Dude, cheese is from like the fucking 1600s. Yeah, I really got to think back on my childhood for this one.
Yeah, just
For
pulling
me,
this life.
I really
Cheese.
feel like chess is older.
Do you really think it's
Yeah.
older than cheese?
Yeah, because it
Dude.
was like it was the game of like medieval acquisition. Like kings
Yeah.
and queens and rooks and bishops. And,
Right, but cheese has been around as long as religion.
oh well, that's just, okay. I'll go with cheese. Yeah, because I mean it's food.
Right, like you can't
Yeah.
like
I just
A
understand that
game- a
cheese
game
cheese
or
is an
food?
invention. That's all. Is that cheese was an invention, and to make cheese, it's actually it's a curdling process and
right.
yada yada yada, and there's this degree of technological acumen required to.
Some dude
make
just
it-
ate some spoiled ass milk and it was like,
It's
Yeah.
what essentially, yeah. I'll say cheese.
It's got to be cheese. 100% cheese.
well, guys, I'm afraid to say the invention
No!
of chess was 600 AD. Yeah.
600 AD.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
Wow,
year
okay.
600. The
The
invention
year-
of cheese.
Well,
The year
cheese is way old.
600.
Cheese is way younger then, because proper cheese is like. it's
The
gotta
invention
be-
of cheese, of course, is 8,000 BC.
Holy fuck!
Cheese is old as fuck, guys.
Fuck yeah!
Wow, that's amazing. I would have thought that proper cheese. I'm modernizing cheese too much. I'm thinking of like cheese in the conventional European sense.
Yeah, dude, cheese in like the old-fashioned sense. Like I said,
Yeah.
cheese is like as
The
old as
old-fashioned.
religion, dude.
Yeah,
If not
okay.
older. Clearly, it's older. It's fucking 8,000 BC.
So I have to look up the cultural anthropological part of this at some point because I can't just leave this to sniggle because I want to know what chess quote unquote looked like at 600 AD.
Yeah, that'd
I
be a
wanna-
curious kind of thing. All right. You guys have 8 points. All right.
Eight
Strangely-
of 9, right? Last
Yes.
question.
8 of 9. But strangely enough, this last one is worth 9 points. I
Oh,
don't know
fucking A.
who Sniggle wrote
Man,
this.
wow.
Fucking
Okay.
sniggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. You guys remember this? We did a little segment on the show about this game. It's called League of Legends. Yeah.
Legal Legends.
Yeah, I kind of remember that game.
Did League of Legends release before or after Torchlight 1?
Are we talking beta or release?
We're just talking release.
Okay.
When everybody
So-
could play it.
So League release if I am not mistaken, was 2008.
You guys remember that game Torchlight?
I remember Torchlight 2.
I barely remember Torch.
Torchlight 2 I bought.
That's the Diablo guys, right?
No,
Sorry,
the Hob guys. But yes, Diablo-esque game.
I think just some people from Diablo
Some Blizzard
worked
people,
on
yeah.
it or something, yeah.
Oh, did they?
Something like that. I don't know.
So I bought Starcraft. I bought Torchlight. Fuck, when was that? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Torchlight came before League. Torchlight before League, for sure.
Torchlight before League.
I don't know enough
Let's do
about
it.
either one. I remember. What year was that?
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm trying. Seth bought me the collector's edition of League of Legends as a gift.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember
the box
us
set.
like very briefly talking about League of Legends at a con
Yeah,
because we were like, "Hey, this kind of new weird game."
that was that a Ranger Con?
Yeah, it was Ranger Con.
I think League of Legends came first because I wanted Torchlight was for everybody that was really wanting a new Diablo game and not getting one.
Yeah.
And this was the closest thing that we were going to get for a while. So, and since they mentioned it was Blizzard expats, and I want to say that League of Legends came first. I think League of Legends is older than Torchlight.
Yeah?
Nasty feels different.
Like
Only
I said, I'm pretty sure. So I joined the Marines 2007. And I know that League was after that, but before I left. And I left in 2011.
Well, Torchlight would have been out by then
Torchlight was out.
because there was a sequel as well.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I think Torchlight was first. Because I think that League was 2009, 2008.
There's 9 points on the line here, guys. And you're going to really have to start picking.
I just remember.
I know League was in beta forever, right? Like that's the biggest thing. Is it was in beta for a long time and there's a lot of people playing it.
Here, tell you what. You guys pick one or the other. Each one of you.
Okay.
And then we'll claim a winner based on this last one.
I just because I think because of that con and everything, Seth, as a surprise gift, gave me his copy, and he bought another one for himself because it's Seth. But he got me a copy of League of Legends in a box set from like a Target or something, and I think that was like 2007 or 2008.
Well, Wally's saying League came first. Nasty's saying Torchlight.
I'm saying
came first.
Torchlight. Torchlight came first.
All right. Well, you guys will have to split the winnings here, because one of you might be right. All right.
Yeah, I'll split it too, I guess.
Well, League of Legends, of course, released
Of course.
October 27th of 2009.
Okay.
Yeah.
Torchlight released October 27th of 2009. I'm the winner. You're both wrong.
Are you fucking serious?
Is it the same day?
Winner. Quizmaster never fails, baby.
Fuck.
Fuck
Oh,
you,
wow.
Sniggle.
Fuck.
Same day. No,
Yeah,
you guys did awesome. You guys did awesome.
That was good. That was good.
You got 8 of 9 right. I'm not going to count that last one. You guys definitely kicked my butt, I'd say.
That was fun.
Yeah. Good
like
game.
that
I like
game.
this game. Yeah, it's fun.
I like it a lot.
I hope that the listeners like this game too, because it's fun for me to play, and I know it's not like super entertaining, but I think it's really thought provoking, right?
I have to rack my brain. I mean, these are all just guesses based on subjective moments in time.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we're not going to live the cheese chest thing down. That's going to come up at con. I'm pretty sure. At
Oh
some
yeah,
point.
for sure.
All right. Well, what do you say we move on to my favorite segment? And that's something I like to call Listener of the Week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, this one's a novel. Sorry, I tried pushing it off for a little bit, but
This week's Listener of the Week is TheSpiritedOne. TheSpiritedOne is a Patreon supporter, and he gave us 5 stars on the United Kingdom iTunes. And he titled his review, Gweedo's Confession to Milpool. And his review is as follows. Milpool, I don't know how to start this, because I'm afraid it might be the end of our good acquaintance. Or if I'm lucky, the realization of my dreams, which is for you to love me as I love you. I told myself I might as well take the risks, because it's the only remedy I could unburden this feeling I've been keeping ever since. Milpool, I love you.
Wow.
I know you'll find it hard to believe me if I tell you now how much you mean to me. I could hardly understand what I feel for you, knowing how to endure these long, sleepless nights, just thinking only of you.
Damn.
I've never been like this before. I just don't know how to pour out my feelings for you. I wanted to find the perfect words to make you realize how much I need you and love you. Your words continue to elude me. What would they be? Something poetic? I'm sure it would be heartfelt and out of the ordinary. I'm afraid it's no use. Every time I look at you, the words came out the same. I love you. Please, Milpool, I want you all over me, every inch, even the parts stretching across Milwaukee. I know we have a suicide pact, and after that we can be together forever in the afterlife. Please, accept my confession. Thanks, TheSpiritedOne. You are a listener of the week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
You can be listener of the week by leaving a review on iTunes. That's right, we need some reviews. If you can't support us on Patreon, the least you could do is give us a little review on iTunes.
It goes a long way.
It
Or
does,
touch
it
our
does.
dicks.
Yeah, you could touch our dicks.
I'd be okay with that.
Get your friends to like us on Facebook and Twitter. Also, share our videos on YouTube and click the like button.
Oh. Hey,
Shit.
guys, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
I was
about our
looking at our
YouTube?
YouTube videos the other day. Man, hey, shout out to Biggie though for the work he's fucking doing.
Oh man, yeah.
Putting
Biggie's
YouTube
cranking
vids up, fucking putting out fucking articles daily. Man, he is
Yeah.
on it.
There's a few things that we can do to our YouTube to garner a little bit more attention. One would be custom thumbnails, but I don't want to make those.
Also, YouTube is a dying platform.
No, it's not.
Dude, all the money's going away, so there's no point.
What? We're not making any money. We need exposure.
Yeah, they ain't doing that either for us. Actually, I feel like our videos are like what they're looking for now, because they're looking for 15-minute plus videos, right? Like the little shorty shits
10
ain't
minutes.
fucking cutting it anymore.
Yeah, you need 10 minutes. You got to get your average view time up to
10
show
minutes?
up in like recommended feeds.
Right.
But we need viewers to even start that, because No one watches
We're at-
our
we're
the
at 30
YouTube episodes.
Yeah, 30 views per video. It's fucking solid. I was looking through it the other day to try to find something to send into Boston, and I had to go back like a year ago to when Sky was on.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, have you heard back?
No, haven't heard anything back from the Paxers.
Oh man.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think it might, dude.
I don't think so.
Remember when we did it the last time and they sent it to us like instantly, the refusal? They're
Yeah?
like, no, you guys, you're not getting press passes. It was
Yeah.
pretty instant. It was like the next day.
True. I haven't heard anything, so I guess no news is good news for
No
now.
news is good news, man. It took them like a week to tell me.
I guess that was last week Friday that I put it in, or Saturday.
I have high hopes. I think we
Last
might get
Friday.
it.
Last Friday I submitted it, I think.
For those out of the loop, we're going for media passes, press passes for PAX. And I submitted one a while ago without telling these guys, just for the heck of it, because we've been turned down so many times. I was like, might as well try.
Spontaneously fucking approved. I don't.
Yeah, just I got approved. So
Is it because you got somebody grease the wheels for you that one time and that
I
gained
don't
the
know.
system?
It might be. That was the
I
last
bet
time
they do
went.
it that way.
Yeah, maybe that'll be enough to get nasty one too. So that's good. That's a milestone we were kind of working for at the beginning, but then like we just kept failing and it kind of just fell away from our sights, and we just happened to get one this year, at least one.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys at PAX. Come to PAX. We want to hang out.
Yes.
Stand
we do.
awkwardly in a hallway.
In a circle.
Yeah, in a circle, and you can tell us how much you like the podcast, and we'll be like, oh, no, we're too modest.
Yeah. Pretty much that's exactly how it's going to go.
You have to live vicariously through you guys, so let me know how it is.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated.
Hells
Alrighty.
yes. I think that's a podcast.
Yeah. Do you want to do some plugs? Did you do plugs? Already?
Oh, no, I haven't. Holy shit. Yeah, if you guys want to check us out, justokgamers.com is where you can find all that stuff. On the right side, you can find links to all of our social media as well as a link to our Patreon. Patreon.com/justokgamers. I don't need to plug that anymore. We already have. Come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/justokgamers. Trying to stream 4 nights a week, maybe a 5th bonus night in there. And come stop by our Discord. Say hi. Discord.gg/justokgamers. Also, if you are actually a WoW player, please come play with me. I'm just asking you. Please.
He's begging, really.
Begging you.
Alrighty. Well, next week completes our transition into a full-time World of Warcraft podcast.
Yes.
We'll see you for the Just Okay Horde Stirs, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling it?
That's what we're calling it.
Long live the Horde, and Sylvanas is Bay, and I don't know. Thrall is pretty cool too.
Joke's so great they'll wake the undead.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey.